Hello friends, my name is Isabel and today we're going to be painting 3 little cottagecore, just kind of earthy inspired little postcard size paintings. I haven't been painting that much lately and I wanted to ease myself back into watercolors, so I thought that painting just a couple small little things would be a good idea, and I was really drawn to mushrooms for some reason. So you're gonna see some mushrooms, and then I was inspired by those little like vintage postcard things that have little fairies and plants, and it's like the bluebell fairy or whatever. So it's not exactly like those, but on the second and third postcard there are little fairy people that I decided to add in with the mushrooms, so that's what you're gonna be seeing. I actually ended up liking the first one that doesn't have any people in it the most. I think it's because I was adhering the most to the reference image, so it just turned out the best because I'm not used to painting mushrooms. This is my first time painting them, so I think the first one definitely turned out the best. But yeah, this entire painting process was pretty relaxing, and it was just a lot of layering over and over, which is kind of what you do with watercolor, but I find that really relaxing to just go over shapes until they're dark enough. With these paintings, I was using my White Nights watercolors, which you can see there, and I was also using Strathmore 400 series watercolor paper, which is not my favorite paper, but I'd cut it up into these little postcard sized pieces because I just kind of want to use it all up and, you know, get it out of my storage. So I thought that it would be a good choice for just quick little paintings, and it worked pretty well. I probably would have been more satisfied with especially the paintings that required a bit more detail and blending if I had used a higher quality paper, but this worked pretty well for what I needed it to do. I always forget though when I draw or paint quite small that it's really difficult to make bodies and faces look the way I want to because there's so little space. So I think if I ended up making a postcard set to sell or something, that I would definitely want to paint them bigger but at the ratio of a postcard and then scale them down and print them, because then I would probably be much happier with the detail that I was able to get. But overall, I'm pretty happy with these. I really tried to go for a kind of muddy, well, not muddy, but, you know, an earthy feel with the colors. Even with this one that's purples and blues, I tried to make them warmer colors.
Hi, puppers. Hello. He's gonna come sit with me while you do this voiceover, yeah?
Okay, back to the voiceover, I suppose. Yeah, I was just trying to get back into watercolors, and I think this really helped because I was able to get into that flow state. I thought this was going to be a pretty fast project, but I ended up spending around 3 or 4 hours to complete these 3 little paintings, which I guess I should have expected that because paintings always take so much longer than you think they're going to. So this video might be a little late. I am recording this voiceover an hour before I'm supposed to upload this, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the final product. I actually am quite happy with the last one. I didn't think I was going to be because I started with the background and I painted it this kind of muted reddish color because I realized that I had painted the other 2 backgrounds yellow and blue, and so I thought, well, why not just go for primary colors, you know, that's easy. But then I remembered that I had wanted to paint the mushrooms with typical, you know, red and white spots, and I didn't think that would really work with the red background, so we went for bright yellow. And I actually think this one turned out pretty well because the color scheme is fairly cohesive, and I also really like the pose of the little fairy, and I think that it was, you know, the body turned out pretty well. The face was a little funky, but it's fine. It all turned out decent, and I like the kind of almost apocalyptic feel of like the red sky. I definitely am drawn to that kind of, at first glance it looks calming, and then you look at it a little bit more and it's slightly off-putting. I don't know if I really achieved that with this, but I feel like it's kind of a step in the right direction. And I'm excited to get working on some bigger paintings for you guys, maybe inspired by this little mini series. Yeah, so let me know what you think about these little paintings. I really like them. I didn't think I was gonna like them at first, but I did actually like them. Alright, I'm gonna sign off now. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are. Let me know what you think about these, and I would love to see you later. Bye bye.